Hi, welcome to the second VHelper video tutorial. In this tutorial, I talk about how to calculate vehicle demand volumes. One of the most important things to check or QC your VSIM network coding is volume. In VSIM, the volume is determined by vehicle inputs and the routings. 95% of the time, I say we are using static routings. A few times we use partial routes, dynamic traffic assignment, or others like public transit, managed lanes. But most of the time we use static routings. That is what VHelper is using to calculate demand. There is no easy way to check your volume related coding in VSIM, especially when your network is large. Usually you will wait to make a run and collect MOEs such as throughputs, delays, and watch the simulation. Then you can notice some mistake. If the mistake is small, you wouldn't even notice. So this feature in VHelper is extremely useful. With just click a button, you will get the demand volume on each link and a connector. I will show you a case how we quickly capture a coding mistake by a single click of button. After the calculation, you can compare side by side against the synchro file, travel demand model, network, or field collect volumes. We will talk some advanced options, pick corresponding vehicle inputs routings by corresponding time period. This applies to multiple time periods, which means you have different inputs or routings by seeding time period, peak time period, and other time period. We will also show how calculate volume by segment option to show final volume detail for VSIM link. This is used for large arterial links going through multiple intersections. Then we also show volume bandwidth map. Then we also can show display volume details for each link. Basically show exactly how much is for each vehicle type and where they are coming from. Very useful when you have HOV lanes or links in your network and you want to QC, make sure no single occupancy vehicle or SOV vehicles on those HOV links. Alright, let's get started. I opened this Rome Urban Express VSIM network under the example folder, and we just click this calculation button or hit Ctrl U to calculate demand volume. Alright, let's zoom in and let's switch to the center line view. So if you don't have the label turn on, go to options, check this show link labels, and make sure you show volume as a label mode. Other options you can have ID, other or name, other things. Okay, so you can browse through. Let's go back to the center line mode. Under the volume and the speed tab, if you check this option, show volume bandwidth map, you will get quickly overview where the volume is higher. Okay, let's open another file and calculate. Let's turn on the bandwidth larger. When you browse through the network, you will notice something is off here. The volume on this collected distributor or CD is larger than this freeway mainline. What happens here is because this is a curved freeway link, the CD actually has a shorter distance than the main line when reaching from the upstream point A to point B. So when you build in routes, if you don't pay attention and correct it, the VSIM always pick the bottom routes. Let's zoom in and switch the label to the ID. So this is link 857. let's filter all the routes going through this link. Go to the Routing tab, select Filter by Path, tap 857, hit Filter. Okay, let's turn on the highlight routes. You can see, let's go to the gray mode. All these routes reaching from upstream to downstream is picking this CD road. Okay, I just show you how we quickly capture this mistake by calculate demand volume. Let's open another file. Go to the second line mode. You will notice this is one single large link. If you calculate volume, it will show the largest volume on this link. So we can go to Options, go to General tab, and check this calculate volume by segment. Hit OK. Then we calculate again. This will port it by segment. Very useful if you have large arterial links. You want to show final detail. Another thing I want to show you, if you have multiple time periods, which means you have different vehicle inputs for seeding time period, for peak time period, and other time periods, you can pick the corresponding ones. You are not stuck with fixed vehicle inputs or routings. Just go to Options, go to General tab. You'll pick, let's say you want to do 36 to 72. Simulation second, pick the inputs from this range and pick the routings starting from this simulation second. Hit OK. If you move your mouse over to any link or connector, it will show a tooltip, display the volume details for exactly how much volume for which vehicle types. Or if you go to Volume and Speed tab, click this button, Show Detail button. We select this link, show this link. It will show the components of 6,166 volume, where they're coming from this routing or that routing. Okay, for the last topic, I'll show the error log. If you move to the Warning and Error tab, you will notice all these error or warning logs, like this routing total fraction 0, it will ignore. It will be useful to check against those log information. Okay, this concludes today's tutorial. In the next tutorial, we'll talk about the advanced routing. Again, if you have any questions, please email me vhelpersoft@gmail.com. Thank you.